Good morning. My name is Riddhi Chadha, Assistant Professor CPJ. Today we have our guest with us, Dr. Aksa Fatima ma'am. So ma'am, as we know that same-sex marriage is legalized in more than 35 plus countries, including UK, US, Switzerland. So do you think that there is any possibility for India also?
Since when we talk about certain changes do come and occur in society, but it takes a lot of time. Nothing happens in just one day, okay? When we talk about same-sex marriages, when we talk about any particular change which is related to religious sanctity, which is really related to social and cultural norm, it eventually takes some time. When we talk about this same-sex marriages, it reminds me of the time when the Special Marriage Act was also in the same conflict the way we have same-sex marriages now, okay? That time people used to say, what kind of law is it being introduced which will give power to two people of two different religion, and then they will go for the solemnization of marriage and it will be accepted by the society. The same kind of cure, the same kind of footing was there for that law also. Now we know hardly there is anybody who claims or makes any objection regarding this. Those who are religious by their nature, those who really want to follow their religion, whatever religion they want to follow, we do have majorly so many religions here in India. So of course they will follow their religion and ceremonies according to the religion and everything. But those who really want to bring certain changes in the society, it will be there. Like it will take some time, but same-sex marriage law would come in India, with the surety that it will take a lot of time.
Okay, thank you ma'am. Ma'am, as we know that in 2022, Supreme Court refused to legalize same-sex marriage. So what are your opinion on this?
Yes, it is true that Supreme Court actually it did not give recognition to the right to marriage. Right to marriage is no fundamental right, and that is why since there is a fundamental right, it is usually applicable for each and everyone, okay? So since it is not a fundamental right, right to marry is not a fundamental right, that is why Supreme Court did not recognize it as a part that one can go for the solemnization of the same-sex marriage and it will get the recognition. Rather, Supreme Court or any other court, whenever they pass any law, because the sources of the law are different, and the court and everybody, like when there is no law related to this, the court either makes a precedent by giving the judgment. So in order to make that precedent, either it accepts the norm or the notion or it rejects it. Supreme Court here has rejected it, giving the view it is not a fundamental right, rather the society is not yet ready to accept it. Society is still not yet ready to accept the marriages between different religions, marriages between two different clans. We do have number of cases where we see that the honor killing is being done simply in the name of the marriage. So these things are there. Society is not yet ready for it. Once the society would be there, like the benefit of more people would be there, it will be seen that everybody is claiming for it. I'm pretty sure the changes would come. But as of now, obviously, whatever the ruling is, whatever the law is, and the words of the Supreme Court is law for each and every citizen of India, we do have to follow it.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, according to religious point of view, we see that the major religions, including Hindu religion, Muslim religion, Christianity religion, same-sex marriage is considered as a sin. So, do you think that this is suitable for India if we consider the point of religions?
Okay, since I mentioned you earlier also that when we talk about the religion, when we talk about the religious practices, it is there. That is why there is it is there, and people have the right to follow their religion, to practice it, to propagate it. Article 25 of the Constitution of India expresses it that we do have the right to practice our religion. So it is okay, it's fine if somebody has this religious sanctity there inside and somebody wants to follow it, one would not go for it. But what about the other people who actually are neither religious, they are either atheist, or even if they are religious and they are not following it? So if they are not following it, otherwise they are going for a particular relationship where there is no recognition, where the name is not there, where the exploitation is at the highest, because religion also doesn't accepts the live-in relationship. No religion accepts it. Rather, the society has started accepting it. In the similar way, religion do not accept same sex marriage, but the society has started accepting it. So it actually is about the utility of the people. People are claiming for it, but I don't think so India is ready for it as of now. Abhi bilkul bhi ready nahi hai, society wise, culture wise. Let's see in coming time if society claims for it, what would be the stand of the law. From legal perspective, we all know that there is no definition of the law. Why? Because it is ever evolving. It changes with the norms, with the need of the society. So tomorrow if there would be a need by number of people, religion thing would be there. Those who want to follow their religion should be respected with this thing, with the security. Yes, if somebody is wants to follow their religion, there shall not be any imposition of the same sex marriage that you must go for. No, one must not go for the same sex marriage, but those who are ready for it, those who wants to go for it, irrespective of their religious practices, irrespective of their religious feeling, if they wants to go for it, so that should not be criminalized. They should not be it should be depenalized. One should not be tortured and exploited for this thing.
Yes, ma'am, you are very right. Ma'am, one advice you want to give to our law students?
See, I am a person of research. So my first advice to all these students, whatever course they are or whatever program they are from, is to go for research. Whenever you see and pick any topic, anything which is new to you, go for the research. Read it. Once you read it, you see that now the platforms are really good. Internet is there, a lot of things are there. You came to know about something, you start doing your research. Once you go for the research, it is something like ocean. The more you will go into, the better you will get. The more you will go into, more things would be there. Then you will realize there is a need of the teacher. You will be interactive with your teacher. I have read these things. I have read about Article 21. It is talking about, like, it is nothing there in the section language of the article, but it is talking about the human dignity. What is that? Then teacher would tell you. Teacher would give you some case. You will go for it. With that case, you will see that there is another case attached to it. So the more you can go for the research, it is better for everyone, and society actually needs the research. So my advice for the student is to go for research.
Very nice advice, ma'am. Thank you so much.